Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In the previous video we had built this interesting power bank. This is a DIY type of power bank which I had made. If you haven't checked the video out, I'll leave a link on the top, go check that out. But in this video we are going to do a different thing today. We are going to build a battery pack using this 18650 Hongli cells. I got these cells from one of my friend, and I also got this holder, and I connected an XT60 connector to charge this. If you need these sort of cells, I'll leave a link in the description below. And this is actually Hongli 1200 milliamp hour. This costed me around 32 rupees per cell. If you need these cells, you could join my Telegram account, or I'll also leave a Google forum where you could fill your information and we'll have the vendor reach out to you directly. So what we are going to do today is make a 2s-2p battery pack, for which you would need to also use a 2s 5 amp hour BMS. So if you see, this is a small BMS where you have the B minus and the B plus on the top. Likewise, you also have P minus and P plus where you get the power connected, and at the other end you have the BM, which is the battery middle. So let's quickly build a battery pack using this. And along with that, I'm going to actually use my previous spot welder, for which you would need that nickel strip. That's 1.5 mm nickel strip, and then you need the cell holders. So since it's a 2s-2p battery pack, we are going to connect two cells in parallel and then connect them in series. So if you see, one side I have placed it in positive, and then the other side I have kept it at negative. Along with that, you also need these sort of insulation rings. It's a glue type of insulation ring which you could just directly fix it. You just need to peel that and fix it. It's quite simple. So now the insulation ring has been fixed. Likewise, I'm going to fix that on all the cells. So if you see, I have fixed all the insulation rings on all the cells, and we'll just series connect it now. So this is going to be a small, very small portable battery pack, and I'll tell you why you could use this. So you just need to place the holders on the top, and then let's spot weld it. This is a 1.5 mm nickel strip. You just need to measure the length and cut it off. So this is my spot welder. If you haven't checked this video out as well, I'll leave a link on the top, go check that out. This is a quite a neat spot welder. So here you have an option of setting the energy, that's the joule at which it should pulse the current. So we are going to move it to auto and then move the energy to maybe around 14 or 13. And you just need to hold the battery, the points together, and it'll spot weld. You'll get a spark, which means that the battery has spot welded. Now guys, if you're planning to buy this spot welder, I'll leave a link in the description below. As well as I also have another spot welder, you could go check that out as well. But this one that I'm using right now requires a small modification. After that, if you see, the spot welds are quite neat, quite good. So now once we have series connected all the cells, now I'm going to spot weld just the positive and then the negative of each cells. So if you see, I have spot welded. So the battery pack is now ready. If you use the multimeter to measure the voltage, you should get around 8.2 or 8.3, because it's a 2s battery pack and the nominal voltage of lithium ion cells is 3.7. So if you see right now, we are getting around 8.38. It was just removed from top balancing. So now what we are going to do right now is we are going to fix the BMS. For the BMS, I'm just going to solder it. So if you see, I have soldered two wires to the BMS, one to the positive end and to the negative end, and we have to actually solder those wires on the top of the battery. So at the back I have to do a spot weld so I could connect the battery middle to the other end. So the other two wires that comes out are actually for the power. So let me get it soldered. Let me put a Kapton tape on the top and I'll show you how it looks. So this is what it looks like. So I pasted a Kapton tape as well as I did solder the wires on the top. So pretty much the battery pack is done. So we just need to heat shrink the battery pack and let's get that done. So after heat shrinking, this is how the battery pack looks like. I did put a Kapton tape on the sides just to hold out the battery, the heat shrink together. And if you see, the wire comes out like this. So let's check the voltage again. It's been like 4 days since I actually made the video and I did test out the battery. I was testing out by using a LED light. So now if you see, the voltage should drop to around 7.9 or something because I was using that battery pack. So where do you use these sort of battery packs? You could use it as a portable LED light. You could make a case out of it and you could put an LED, or you can also run in a small router as well for emergency use. Now I have also made this sort of lithium iron cells. These are LiFo cells. So that's a different battery pack and this is a lithium ion. And people have been asking, how do I charge my battery pack? I actually use this buck converters to charge my battery packs. This is actually a CCCV charger. So this is how I charge my battery pack. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, do leave it in the comment section below. If you need the battery packs, do reach out to us. We'll be there to help you out. Thank you so much for watching.